R is a freely available software environment for statistical computing that is popular among the data science community. R is useful for data science because it supports the full data science workflow. Inspired by the work of David Robinson, Philip Guo, and Hadley Wickham, I have developed my view of the data scientist workflow. We all typically start off with some form of messy raw data. Our first task is to tidy those data to make it possible to work with. We can then perform a number of data manipulations to prepare the data for analysis or visualization. You'll often find that even the analysis step requires some form of tidying and manipulation before it is possible to visualize these results. Once these data and analyses have been understood, the results can be shared in reports, papers, or through online tools. I like to think of this process as actually 3 interconnected steps: preparation, analysis, and dissemination. The Tidyverse is a series of R packages built to support this data science workflow. More than just a bunch of code, Tidyverse packages were designed with a distinct perspective on how best to perform data science, and follow consistent design principles across each package. In addition to consistency, the Tidyverse emphasizes that programming should easily enable data scientists to work with their data via the code. The code should allow users to think about their data rather than complex programming syntax. The Tidyverse accomplishes this by using easy-to-understand verbs that clearly describe what each function does to the data. In addition to these coding principles, the Tidyverse also outlines principles for tidy data. It defines tidy data as data where every variable is a column, each observation is a single row, and every value has its own cell. As we think back to the data scientist workflow, the data tidying step focuses on taking and transforming the data into a tidy format. Many of the packages in the Tidyverse were originally created by Hadley Wickham, but have been expanded by a number of contributors. I remember a time before the Tidyverse, and the impact the Tidyverse philosophy and set of packages have had on the practice of clinical data science is enormous. In addition to being easy to learn, I really appreciate that the Tidyverse emphasizes putting the data at the forefront of the analytic process. We make hundreds of decisions in the process of data analysis, and each of those decisions impacts the interpretation and usability of our findings. Especially in clinical data, understanding and making those decisions explicit is critical to be able to implement our results in the real world.